Dobra, zanim zacznę się ten materiał, to chcę o czymś powiedzieć. Spieprzyło mi się zupełnie audio z mikrofonu. Jak słyszycie, teraz jest ok, natomiast nie mam pojęcia, co się stało w trakcie nagrywania tego pokazu. Natomiast audio z mojego mikrofonu, to co się nagrało, jest zupełnie gdzieś tam spieprzone, słabo to słychać. Niestety nie nagram tego jeszcze raz. Nie ma po prostu możliwości, żeby oglądać dwugodzinny showcase jeszcze raz i nagrywać te wrażenia. Więc bądźcie ostrożni, zupełnie rozumiem, jeżeli włączycie po 5 sekundach, wrzucam to tak czy siak, żeby było gdzieś tam na kanale. Jestem naprawdę wkurzony po tym, jak to sprawdziłem, jak to wyszło. A co musiałem zrobić, nie wiem, w opcjach systemu po prostu wybrałem jeszcze raz dokładnie ten sam mikrofon, który miałem wybrany wcześniej i się naprawiło. Shit happens. Siema, zaczynamy Summer Games Fest, choć tak naprawdę jeśli dobrze wiadomo, to ten Guerrilla Collective, bo dziś będę oglądał ten showcase, nie jest częścią Summer Games Fest, a z tej strony mam kanał RaczejKonsolowo. Sorry za mój głos, może brzmieć trochę nie tak, z powodu kataru, będziemy się w okolicy dziwne. Ale tak, Guerrilla Collective, czyli zestaw indyków i gier twórców niezależnych, co roku jest prezentowany. Próbowałem sobie przypomnieć, czy mam jakieś silne wrażenia z poprzedniego gdzieś tam wydania w poprzednim roku. I jedyne co potrafię sobie przypomnieć, że strasznie cringe'owy był prowadzący. I takie żarty na suche żarty na siłę rzucali, więc to pamiętam, że nawet myślałem, że chyba nie będę oglądał w tym roku, ale jakiegoś takiego obowiązku czuję się, żeby jednak zobaczyć, co oni przygotowali na dwugodzinnym materiale. Oglądam go w fakcie. Tak lubię, bo przynajmniej mogę sobie ściągnąć i nie mówi komp, jak to oglądanie czegoś live, jakkolwiek to was interesowało. Ale tak, mam też przygotowany na poprzednim roku, że tych gier jest tak dużo, że trudno na jednym showcase się skupić na czymś, co ci się podoba, więc będę sobie gdzieś tam zapisywał w trakcie. Natomiast nie zrobię jakiegoś dużego, bym powiedział, follow-upu na sam koniec z komentarzem, żeby przelecieć przez wszystko i tak dalej, bo to jest dwugodzinny showcase, na którym będzie tak naprawdę indyk za indykiem leciał, więc nie wyobrażam sobie, żebym mógł gdzieś potem tak recenzować, czy coś więcej na ten temat mówić, więc w trakcie oglądania będę oczywiście tam wszystko oceniał. Mam ustawione na 000, na pewno będzie dużo gadania, więc odpalam. No mają te grafiki.
What is cracking, everyone? Welcome to the GC for the Guerrilla Collective 2023 Summer Barbecue Beach House Festival Showcase. We are bringing the heat that is going to set the tone for things to come during this wild week of gaming events. I'm your host, J-Dub, aka Justin Woodward, co-founder of the Mix, the Media Indie Exchange, Interrobang Entertainment, advisor on the Black Game Developer Fund, and Black Voices in Gaming. I'm with my lovely co-host, the talented Jay Watts. Hey, Jay.
What's up, Justin? I am Jay Watts, artistically known as Letter J, and I am the founder and CEO of Coexist Gaming. We are starting off this week of gaming showcases and events, which has come full circle with us filming at the Kind of Funny studio in San Francisco. Shout out to the KF team. Some history about the GC. The Guerrilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020 and no in-person E3. So we decided to come together with publishers, developers, game enthusiasts to organize and deploy showcases guerrilla marketing style and add some flavor and style by giving folks a creative jolt this summer.
Tak naprawdę nie trzeba mieć bardzo dużo, jeśli chodzi o kasę czy ten sprzęt, że jedni
We are sparking off the summer sizzle by dropping some exclusive game drops, reveals, updates, and developer commentary for their titles. It doesn't stop there, though. After this show, we will pass the mic to our friends who will be making some more reveals and drops at the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlight Show, featuring awesome new game announcements from Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, and Tiny Build. If you're in LA, we got some more stuff happening, so it doesn't stop there. In LA, we're going to be invading the scene
wiem, że
with
tam jest
40
jakiś
new
publisher
games
spotlight na
and wisdom for a lot, and we have a live stream with our partners Viz and the Completionists. More info at mediaindieexchange.com, and we will also follow things up next week with Black Voices in Gaming and Dames for Games, which highlights Black game developers and women in the game industry. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect, not Guerrilla Collect, and at Indie Exchange and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective and Media.
Jeśli chodzi o Raczejkonsolowo, to co będziemy gdzieś tutaj oglądać i to co ja będę oglądał i co będę gdzieś tam też relacjonował, to na pewno to. Potem mam same Devolver
When you see the following QR code, grab your phones, take a flick, your chance to grab a great game.
Day of the Dead.
We've also teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam, where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this event.
Coś mega ciekawego jest na ten pokaz. A Ubisoft Forward też ma być, zobaczmy jakie inne Assassin's Creedów tym razem zapowiedzą. I chyba tyle. Tak nie powiem. O, Wholesome, jeszcze jest Wholesome Showcase, gdzie są takie gierki bardzo Wholesome.
Yes Bird, Wired Productions and Experience Studios, such a mouthful.
Yes, and shout out to our broadcasting partners for shooting this showcase and
Sporo
the
tego
developers
będzie.
on the stream.
Część będę starał się zrobić jak najszybciej się da, czyli na przykład jak ten Summer Games Fest, tak? Prawdopodobnie wszystkich najwięcej interesuje. To z go będę się starał jak najszybciej wrzucić, tak samo jak był showcase. Te inne directy wiem, że one nie są gorące, żeby je wrzucać na bieżąco. Dlatego nie będę sobie naprawiał w kolejnych dniach, tak jak mi spada na to. I tyle. Dobra. Trochę, jak to powiedzieć, ukradłem czasu, jak oni gadali też, żeby coś sensownego powiedzieć, bo kogoś to interesuje. Ale dobra, World Premiere, zobaczmy. Od czego zacznę? Okej. Mam graficzne vibe Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. Breath of Fire. Kurde. Widać, że w nocy stałem. Ale co trzeba powiedzieć też, Terra Memoria. Fajnie to wygląda.
If dust piles up, it will become a mountain. Continuing on is where true strength lies. A tale can be told in an evening.
Gra w stylu survival.
A legend takes decades to build.
Co dane Japonii? No fakt, nie było takiego produktu jeszcze. Było dużo tych gier w stylu właśnie tam budowania, craftowania i survival simulatorów, ale nie w na Japonii. Co chciałem powiedzieć o tym Terra Memoria jeszcze, to jest to, że widać, że deweloperzy nauczyli się robić te 2D HD, jak ktoś tam w tym Pixel, jak się nazywa ten styl. Gra już bardzo wygląda na to, że bardzo inspirowała się tym stylem graficznym. I będzie to na pewno jakiś kolejny kierunek w pixel arcie, jeśli chodzi o JRPG. No spoko. tylko Dynasty. Właśnie do tej Terry Memory też chciałem to zaznaczyć. Tam jest twarz na brzuchu.
We were created by man to protect him. Mold his surroundings. Store his wisdom. Conquer distances. And as symbols of his divinity. We are forgotlings.
Ale artystycznie to jest piękne. Nie z tym brzuchu. Okej, też na playa. Damn, ale to dobrze wyglądało.
Nobody is beyond redemption, Chelsea. Nobody. No matter who they are or what they've done. The right path is always there, if we choose to walk it.
Rok temu pamiętam o tym.
I sacrificed my health, my body, my life, everything. What do you want?
My employers have a job for you. You ever heard of the Underground Fight Championship?
Oh, the game is still being played, Chelsea. You just never realized it because you're only a pawn.
You want me to keep a secret? That's gonna cost you.
Tak sobie właśnie przypominam ten gameplay. Raz, że był taki brutalny z zbliżeniami na te wszystkie złamania, uderzenia, krew. Czy tam był stealth troszkę.
I don't know who you people are, but I am coming for you.
Still afraid of the dark, sis.
From time to time, I ask myself, is it possible to miss something you've never known? Let me rephrase.
Ja muszę powiedzieć, że jestem pod wrażeniem, bo praktycznie wszystko co jest. Artystycznie te gry robią mega wrażenie.
I was born on Earth, but I think I have been
Jest bardzo dużo kreatywnych ludzi w tej branży. Bardzo dużo osób uczyło się na większych studiach, teraz tworzy swoje własne ekipy. To już przecież słyszymy, że ludzie odchodzą od free for free,
By the
tak?
time you read this,
Jedną
I'll
Halo
be gone. And the world will
Able
look very different
szybko,
from
gdzie
how it does
są
now.
się słyszy, że ludzie odchodzą ci kreatywni,
But the
że jest
island
takie
should
świeżenie
still be
kadr
there.
tam.
They built this thing to last.
A kompozytor kreatywny odszedł ostatnio
Come to
przecież
the
sam
island
Monika,
if you
który
ever get
był
lonely.
sercem tego, jak ostatnie Ragnaroki wyglądają.
And think of me.
Europa, to jest ciekawy. Mi przypomina ten tekst. Może nawet nie tekst, ale przypomina mi do tego. Titan Souls. Cóż za fantasy shooter. Coś jest nie tak z dźwiękiem w tym zwiastunie. Bo nie słychać broni. Jest muzyka, jakieś słychać pojedyncze SFX-y, ale nie ma broni. Koopowy shooter, pewnie ten rogalik, jeśli chodzi o styl grania, czyli przechodzenie pomiędzy pomieszczeniami, zdobywanie parapów do broni. Spoko. O, fajne, graficznie. Nie, no, naprawdę spoko to wygląda.
Hello, Delving, and welcome to Dwarf Delve, a randomly generated roguelite set within treacherous mines filled with darkness, dangers, and above all else, loot. As a newly recruited dwarf in training, your essential duties will see you scouring the deepest, darkest mines for anything of value. Tin, gold, maybe even treasures of a less common nature. Stepping into the boots of a new Delvling can be tricky. Luckily, each time you risk your beard for loot and make it out alive, you can spend your ill-gotten gains on plenty of new tools and equipment upgrades. Assuming you make it back alive, you can use your new resources to upgrade every element of your gear, or even construct entirely
Dobra,
new support
wygląda bardzo jak
items.
Minecraft.
You can also exchange loot for skill points, increasing how hard you can hit, how far you can throw, and how much you can carry. Between your adventures, you'll be able to relax in your quarters. Upgrade your living quarters with a huge array of wallpapers, rugs, carpets, paintings, even new cushions. Here, you can refine ores into crafting materials purchase new furnishings for your home, and even do a spot of cooking. You might even find special edible ingredients, giving you special perks when you cook them into fully prepared meals. In the future, unlock the workbench to unpack and build flat-packed, newly purchased item blueprints, even following the included construction guide. Build a rail and minecart network to move your loot around whilst you dig deeper for rarer treasures. But remember, it's best not to get too greedy. These mines are ancient and unstable. One wrong boot could cost you your life. Dwarf Delve was developed with a love of exploration and discovering shiny loot in mind. From sandbox titles such as Minecraft and Stardew Valley to rogues such as Diablo and Borderlands, I wanted to include as many secrets as possible within the environment. From puzzle dungeons to obscure items that would make players come together to solve and build a sense of community. The experience is constantly evolving, and I look forward to raising up our battle mallets together very soon.
Wygląda, to była jedna osoba robiła ten tytuł. O! Cik?
Humanity's thirst for knowledge led to our greatest triumph and our ultimate downfall. We opened the door to worlds beyond our comprehension, but from that door, an unimaginable evil called the Root slipped through and destroyed everything. A couple decades back, we dealt the Root a heavy blow. Bought ourselves some time. We rebuilt as best we could, licked our wounds and forged a path forward, step by step. But our time is running out. Everything is prey to the Root, and as long as they exist, we will always be hunted. That's where you come in. We need you to journey to some dangerous yet wondrous worlds and stop the Root once and for all.
Właśnie byłem ciekaw, jak będzie fabuła i tak dalej. Ta fabuła była całkiem fajna z tą osobą, która tam tak naprawdę spała na dół i była źródłem tego wszystkiego.
Modify your weapons with what you can scrounge up in your travels. And be smart. Bring the backup you need. We're counting on your travels.
No, powiem nam to, myślę, że będę day one. I to mówię też do ciebie, Bart. Teraz będziesz. Dyka był dla mnie takim pozytywnym zaskoczeniem.
Our future is in your hands now. Without you, everything we know and love will fall to ash.
Nie, Remnant bardzo spoko.
Light Odyssey came out of nowhere and is looking super interesting. It's great to have games from all over the world showcased at the event.
Indeed. Once again, we've teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. It's all about the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam, where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this very event.
Up next, if you like takes on 2D classics or fast-paced action, our next segment dives into some fun and compelling takes on games in the neo-retro genre. Let's roll.
10 minut już. To jest 1/4 jakoś tak tego showcase'u. Mi się podoba, nie ma za dużo gadania. Trailer za trailerem, tak na serio. Może bym podał trochę więcej od deweloperów usłyszeć, ale... O, jakie fajne. Jo, i można dwójkę. Fuck yeah. Całkiem ładne zęby, takie równiutkie mi to podchodzi. Ale mega. No niestety na razie nad nim, ale Iron Hit Mid. Okay. Okay.
My name is Joachim, also known in the community as Hipshot, and I'm the creative director here at Raczej. In this video, I will in part explain how Hammer 2 differs from our previous titles, the original Hammer from 2013 and Heroes of Hammer from 2018. I won't dive into everything different because it would be a video too long, but I will pick out a few major features. As you might know, the first game is a simple fixed hack and slasher, and Heroes of Hammerwatch is a roguelite with randomly generated levels. And now with the sequel, we are going for a more open-ended action-adventure experience. The first big thing is of course player classes, the characters that you play as throughout your journey. They are very simple in the first game and you only have few active and a few passive skills. In Heroes of Hammerwatch it was all expanded with more variation. Different damage types were added, various tweaks to
Interesujące.
With Hammerwatch 2 we cranked that up with tons of active and passive skills, which themselves have cool sub-skills. And all classes now have a range alternative, if they had none in the previous games. So it's actually possible to make an entirely ranged paladin in Hammerwatch 2, no shield, no sword, but whatever class you pick still needs items and gear. In the first game we really didn't have any items or gear, we had a few permanent upgrades, but that's kinda it. In Heroes we added collectible items with great variety that might change the game experience quite a bit. For Hammerwatch 2 we have made a system more similar to bigger action RPGs.
Hammers, tak to się nazywa? Hammers?
Inventory that you can equip, sell or just throw away. You get the items from fallen enemies, hidden secrets, solving quests or buying them from some store, or you can even craft them. Gear and equipment have different randomized stats and features. Some other items are made for crafting purposes, some items are made to be
Mówiłem też,
used
pamiętam,
once,
na
some are
poprzednim
made for
streamie
quests,
i
and
może
some
jeszcze raz
are
to
just
powtórzę
useless.
tutaj,
Speaking of quests,
że
where we had very
mam
simple
nadzieję, że to
missions in
wszystko na
both
siebie
previous
zarabia,
games,
bo
like
robią
finding
naprawdę
ghost
fajne
banks
gry,
or that prison button.
ale jest tego
We
tak
now
dużo,
have
a mam nadzieję, że
fleshed out system
cokolwiek, nawet
with
jeżeli to jestem
dialogue,
ja, no
different
mogę
choices and
wszystko grać.
rewards. Quests can be completed in
Że ktoś
various
w to
ways
zagra
and
i że
become very
deweloperzy
advanced. Most
jakkolwiek
quests you get
przyszło
from
mogli sobie
non-playable
zbudować.
characters roaming around in the beautiful world of Hammerwatch 2. And while we're on the subject of world and levels, the first game had a very linear design path where Heroes had a generated level system that changed every time you play. In Hammerwatch 2 we have made a sort of a mix of that with some designed levels with randomized features in them, or levels generated from some kind of prefab composition mix. And for the first time you will now have a huge outside world to explore and take in. So those are some of the features in Hammerwatch 2. Take care now and bye bye.
Hammerwatch, okej. Nie Hammerwatch. O, coś bezpośrednio na tego. Na Switchu. To jest jakiś stary hit z arcade czy coś? To nic mi to niestety nie mówi. Dobry soundtrack. Czyli albo poruszamy się do przodu, albo strzelamy, tak? Tu mi przypomina, że była taka gra kiedyś jak Galax albo Galax Z, którą też sprawdzić. Dobry przepis plan. Trauma Inspired co? No takie Streets of Rage, tylko ten z jajem.
Come on, Crusaders! It's cleanup time!
O Jezu, jaka zderznięty Megan. No dobra. Damn. Nie było tego za dużo pokazane, ale zainteresowało. 30XX, 40XX, czy jakoś tak. Po co to zapisuję? Żeby potem sobie sprawdzić i to śledzić na jakichś wishlistach czy coś takiego. Fromaż. Okej, czyli ten, tak? Rogue. Komuś nie zachciało wrócić do starego roga. Trochę w łączeniu z Undertale'em, tak? Czuję takie inspiracje Rogue'iem, Undertale'em.
My name's Dynamite Anton. I'm Destruction Worker. Some people call me the Dynamite Man. You know, it's pretty hard being a single dad. You're raising a little pink hedgehog girl. You know, I used to be an exterminator. It was a really bad job.
Gameplay
I would fall down
wygląda
sewers,
totalnie
fall
szalenie.
down manholes, and I had to climb my way back up. And then my roommate would just tell me, "You smell like shit." You know, kids always come up to me and they're like, "Hey Anton, say the line. Anton, say the line." And I gotta go.
Czy to też jest znów jakiś remake czegoś, co istniało wcześniej, po prostu port?
It's time to paint the town red in Anton Blast, an explosive adventure coming soon to Steam and Nintendo Switch.
No, z jajem był pewno. Anton Blast. Czyli mieliśmy Anton i teraz co?
So Justin, I know you're making some waves.
Making that happen.
You making waves in the Neo Retro games. Shout out to Graham of Legend for dropping his latest Super Space Club as part of the Black Voices in Gaming. What was one of your favorite games in the last segment?
One of my favorite games, which kind of came out of nowhere, was Toxic Crusaders, side-scrolling brawler. It looks super dope. It's taking me back to my childhood with all the Trauma movies. Also, Anton Blast has this fast-paced, leveled-up Wario type of vibe. Super dope. Definitely make sure to check out those games on the Guerrilla Collective Steam page, wishlist the games, play the demos. It helps them out. I can't say that enough. Yo, shout out to Steam.
Up next, we are raising the stakes and creeping into your mind like Freddy creeps into dreams with some new trailers in the horror genre. We've got an update for the Junji Ito-inspired World of Horrors, and we're gonna mix things up with some fast-paced shooters.
That sounds mad spooky. I can't wait to get my pants scared off.
I'm here for it.
Czyli to będzie coś tutaj. Na pewno nie jest to, ale...
Welcome to Serum, an immersive survival game where you're trapped in a world engulfed by a green, toxic substance. You're stranded without any memory of how you got there, and a device implanted in your hand ticks down the seconds until your life is over. In order to survive, you need to inject yourself with serum, and that's where the game's unique brewing system comes into play. By mixing and matching different types of substances, you can unlock dozens of powers and hidden abilities that will help you survive. To extract the liquid, you'll need to gather plants and hunt down mutated animals that lurk in the shadows. You also find mysterious notes and blueprints left behind by someone that has been there before. Use those to craft devices, weapons, and deadly traps. Uncover the truth about the dark mysteries of this world and prepare for the final encounter, alone or in a co-op mode. Serum. Life is in your hands.
Ktoś lubi? Dokładnie w jednej ręce. Ciekawe, że chodzi teraz wyrzucić tego i to. Bo tylko gdzieś tam bank stanął bardziej w sieci jakiejś. No, to raczej nie to. To wygląda bardziej na jakieś Hello Neighbor albo coś takiego. Taki creepy, Jezu. Czemu to zrobił tej kałuży? Co tu chodzi? Za którymiś drzwiami zaraz coś na niego wyskoczy i ja po prostu się zesram. Co? Co? Bardzo dziwny zwiastun. Wygląda właśnie jakby coś miało być na tego, od tego dżungu i to. W takim rodzaju horror mógłbym grać, bo... Dobra. No właśnie. Zbyt realnie te gry wyglądają.
The deputy and many of the locals believe this is the doing of the devil.
Pneumata.
Hi there, I'm Sid, a dev at Metric Empire. In our game Battle Shapers, you're playing as Ada, who's reactivated to renegade robot overlords who have taken over the city. Working with what little information you and Ada have, you'll be gunning down hordes of enemy machines in our bot-busting roguelite. Ada is equipped to work all different kinds of cool guns, and if that's not enough, her fist will certainly do the trick.
Fajny art
Once you've
style.
perfected wielding powerful weapons and abilities, it's time to steal some game-changing powers by defeating these ruthless overlords. Once you beat an overlord, you'll be able to equip and use their powers, unlocking sick new suits and matching gauntlets. But let me warn you, getting these cores will not be easy. The road ahead is full of danger, like corrupted towers and
Widać, że
enemies.
ten...
It's clear these overlords are not playing around. It's up to you to save the city of New Elysium and bring it back to the utopia it once
i
was.
używania potem ich mocy dalej. Fajnie, fajnie to się prezentuje. Ciekawe, czy na razie tylko Steam.
Give me a break.
Strasznie dużo się dzieje. Zresztą tak jak w tym poprzednim. Ale takim styl.
You're not done. Get back in there, agent.
Widziamy taki trochę. Przepraszam, chciałem powiedzieć stoliczny taki. Deadlink. Tak, czytałem coś gdzieś na Twitterze o tym.
This land is cursed. Where my people roamed freely, now roams only death. It came with the white man on his iron horse. White man brought with him corruption, greed, vanity, ignorance. He killed on holy ground, and the Great Spirit has abandoned this place. The dead can no longer leave the mortal realm. Restless and enraged, they wander the earth, craving for more living flesh. A fate worse than death, undeserving even for a stupid white man. Light still flickers within you, stranger. Go now, leave this place. May the Great Spirit take pity on you. May your soul find peace in the spirit world.
Yo, Sparky is destined to be streaming and YouTube/Twitch famous. I can already see it. Blood West is a great addition to the throwback FPS gore fest from back in the day. Looking forward to being creeped out by all of those titles. I mean, World of Horror, we've had that in a couple of showcases. It's been a game changer in the genre. We can't wait for the updated version of that release. Super, super dope. Before we move on, we want to thank all of y'all for tuning in and checking out the games in this showcase. But after this, there's going to be more. We have a showcase with our friends at Freedom Games, Tiny Build, and Hype Train Digital with the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights.
Yes, we do. And also, make sure you check out our Mix merch store to support us. We've got caps, shirts, pins, the whole nine to make you wet with amazing drip.
Mad drip.
Coming up, we're also going to take you through a tour of various up-and-coming RPGs and titles that will have you taking up epic side quests with style. Grab your maps, potions, the turnbuckle, and your favorite classmate, and let's hop in.
Let's get it.
Microsoft. Chciałem powiedzieć trochę Persona. Art style mi trochę przypomina ten Danganronpa. Takich filmów. Ładne to było. School Life, gdzie widzę, że też dni tygodnia nie są. Inspirowane tym personami. No to nawet fajne. Dobrze wygląda. Oj, będzie też na premiera na Playce. G. Bardzo zeldowe. Tak, Link's Awakening, ten pierwszy na Game Boya mi się dzieje. Ja już przestałem wierzyć, że bycie kreatywnym i tworzenie z poziomu to jest coś, z czym będę kiedykolwiek dobry, więc...
Okay, what is that? Demons.
O, to jest ta gra z tego polskiego studia? Fire... Sacrifier. Sacrifier.
One day you'll find out the same thing. Now get back to work.
Feel Shale's power.
I've no time for this.
Take that.
I could have timed that better. I've got to be faster. There are things that the living cannot understand. Death is only the beginning of the final voyage. It's just not that time yet.
Sacrifier to już od dawna mam na swoim celowniku.
Boom! Master of Rails has arrived.
Jakiś taki walking sim? Tak fałszowo mi to wygląda. Boni od tej. No ciekawy tytuł. Myślałem, że cała gra to jest ten taki kombat na tym takim kawałku gdzieś tam ziemi. Okej. Bardziej Fire Emblem. No ładne animacje.
Welcome to WrestleQuest. My name is Zach. I'm the chief powerbomb enthusiast at Megacat Studios, and I'm here to show you some never-before-seen content. So without further ado, let's get down to it. So the area we're showing you today is the Jungleology Wilds. It is a jungle-themed board game, and as you can see, we've got some pretty cool effects here. We've got the sunlight coming in, these leaves blowing in the wind, and this gorgeous river. Why do we add a river? Well, if you want to make them quiver, you gotta have a river, right? This is the dungeon that's sort of towards the beginning of the game after the first initial act as you open up and get to start exploring, you know, the rest of the world map. So we're going to show you some of the features this dungeon has to offer. We've got another enemy type here in the middle there, the Luchador Piggy Bank, the Money Pig. The Bruder's going to take care of him for us. Now you'll notice how he shattered there. Not all enemies will need pinned, only enemies that are wrestling based or, you know, sort of like tough guy characters. So here we have this kind of swinging bug zapper here. Useful for the jungle, no doubt. As you get even deeper into Jungleology, you'll come to this area, the Bright Light Caves. As you can see, there's these prismatic sprays of fire that are hot enough to melt the shades right off your face. I just took one, darn it. That's all right. I just snuck by that enemy. Every enemy in the game has a certain movement pattern that if you watch and wait, you can usually sneak by them. A lot of times that forces you into a decision of, you know, do I want to fight this guy?
Nie ma random encounterów.
Patterns overlap. So the Bright Light Caves have these colored rocks and these light bulbs, and you can find colored sheets to place over the light bulbs. So when you place a sheet, it changes the light of the bulb, which, if it matches the rocks, makes them disappear so you can continue on your way. And it gets more complicated as you get multiple sheets that you can combine from multiple colors, multiple rocks blocking your way. But if you manage to go through everything, there's some unique rewards you can find here. Here we are, what appears to be another statue area. With these scaly, slithering, oh my gosh, it's Jake the Snake. That's right, Jake the Snake Roberts is here in WrestleQuest. We can't do a WrestleQuest video without talking about our main guy here, right? Macho Man. That's right, there are multiple Macho Man statues across this gigantic world map, and if you visit them all, you might just
Ci mają tych prawdziwych wrestlerów jako bogów i bossów i tak dalej. To jeszcze bardziej podbije tak jakby ten tytuł wśród fanów. Dobrze to wygląda. Artystycznie. Przepraszam. Artystycznie chciałem powiedzieć, że to znów ładnie prezentuje. Troszkę depresyjnie jednak. Grifford Academy. Dexter. Okej. Budujemy wioskę, a potem w trakcie walk bronimy ją przed przeciwnikami. Używając tych kart. No fajnie. Się prezentuje. Of the bayou. Mają moją atencję. O, to też jest builder i z mechami. Wow, ale to fajnie dobrze wygląda. No. Trochę takie ewangelion. Też widzę, że takie przemieszczanie przedmiotów i przeciwników wzięte z tego. O rany! Kłopander był na spotkaniu, o tym gadaliśmy. Diabelsk, chyba czekaj, Arxit. No to ciekawe. Serio? Przerwę? Tak? Co? Co jakieś cięcie chyba zrobię. Nie będę sobie czekał na ich napis.
I can't wait to jump off the turnbuckle in WrestleQuest.
I can't either.
I've been waiting for that one since it was announced. I love that they look like articulated WWE toys. They're so cute.
They look super dope. I love those toys back in the day. Yes, I've also been waiting to share Demon School goodness. As a big fan of the original Persona, how do you say it? It's looking super sick. Shout out to Necrosoft for sharing that game with us. But you know what, Jay?
What?
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is key giveaway time. Get the key drop, kids. Grab your phone, scan the QR code on your camera. Go to the website for your chance to get a key from the developers and publishers in the showcase. They could be previous titles. It's a grab bag. Awesome games that we're giving away.
So up next, we have some really big world premieres and exclusive updates on Cerebral games that will make you take your time before making that crucial decision that may be the difference between life and depth in games that have that strategy and simulation flavor.
Chyba w tym roku jakoś tak bardziej to na segmenty, takich gier zbliżonych tematyką do siebie. To jeszcze wydaje mi się, że ostatnio brakowało. I to jest chyba, powiedział, wpływ chyba fani. Kiedyś fani zrobił swój showcase indyków parę lat temu. I też właśnie w ten sposób, że grupy tematycznych pokazywali te gry. I jeśli oni teraz pomagają temu Guerrilla Collective w tym, to wydaje mi się, że prawdopodobnie to było czego nie nauczyli, albo coś to przekazali.
After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet, you'll need all the help you can get.
To fajnie wygląda też, tak zjawie pod się ta kwestia biegu. O, Dark Souls.
Time for a change.
You wanna fight? Rainbow! Can't catch me!
Mają no loot w trailerze. A, bo to jest jakaś kontynuacja. Miałem zupełnie pojęcia, nie wyglądało to jak kiedykolwiek widziałem. No to jest akurat segment gier, który mnie tak bardzo średnio interesuje. Doceniam tutaj na przykład tutaj ładnie wykonane. No, na Nintendo Switch. Rozwalił mnie to przejście pomiędzy tym animowanym do tego takiego bardzo mocnego pixel art. Czyli takie trochę ten... Factorio.
Welcome to Jumplight Odyssey, and let's take a tour of the SDF Catalina, because that's you, your Princess Euphora, leader of the Palladian people and captain of this fine starship. From the bridge, we'll be able to upgrade numerous things, activate our holotable, chart our course, jump to other systems, and of course interact with our division officers at their command centers. But let's go down a deck, just like that. Because in Jumplight Odyssey, you'll be able to navigate all of the decks of your starship using our unique, never-before-seen, incredible cross-sections inspired form of navigation. And this deck is the Promenade. Just below the bridge, this is where crew spend most of their social time and rest and recuperation, coming together for activities, strengthening relationships, and even doing a little spot of gardening or rummaging the vending machines. Now, let's go to the quarter deck. The quarter deck is where the action happens, so to speak, whether that be manufacturing, building supplies, keeping the power running.
Ładne, fajne te przejścia pomiędzy tymi
This is the
piętrami.
domain of your engineering and supply divisions, and it's what keeps the ship running day to day. Now, also, a starship
Świat
needs a flight.
Gundama i
This
jeszcze
flight deck is
dodajcie
where you
walki
scramble your
taktyczne
fighters and
robotami i
launch
byłbym
all of your
kupiony.
away missions. Away missions are a crucial method of gaining resources from the systems you'll be jumping to. And the last of the Catalina's main decks is the lower deck. Now, usually the lower deck when you start a run is largely empty. But as captain of the starship, we've built this out to our design for the needs of our crew and our mission. And next up is something that we've never shown before. This is the Jumplight Drive. In the engine room, you'll find the capabilities to harness starlight, raw starlight, in a somewhat stable form called Jumplight. Jumplight is what will power your journey throughout the stars and hopefully to the Forever Star. There is so much more to show you of the SDF Catalina, but also of Jumplight Odyssey, our starship adventure sim. And in the coming months, we'll be revealing more and more about this title. So please, wish list the game, join us on Discord, and come along for the journey.
Jumplight Odyssey. No,
Buongiorno, my fellow mobsters and culinary enthusiasts. Welcome to this grand fest known as Dawn Duality. I, your gracious host Dawn, am about to reveal all the culinary secrets of this madcap tycoon game. Now, picture this. You are the boss of the vibrant restaurant empire, calling the shots in the thrilling underworld adventure. Your mission? Run the show with the style and cook up daring schemes that'll have even the toughest meatball quacking on its sauce. But hold on to your fedoras, ragazzi. Got some cards in the game that'll make you question your choices faster than a chef, pondering whenever pineapple belongs on pizza. When those questionable cards pop up, it's like adding an extra kick of spice to your lasagna. Things are about to get a whole lot crazier, my friends. Listen up, my ambitious pasta slingers. The more criminal activities are done, the harder your suit gets. The police will be sneaking around like a seagull eyeing for a seafood. Stay one step ahead of the boys in blue, my friends. You be the maestro of culinary and gangster empire, orchestrating a team, upgrading the trattoria, and ensuring the pasta keeps flowing. Just remember, not everyone can handle 2 chairs. So, my friends, are you prepared to die? For your cause. I was acting. Or was I? Advertise your joint, reel in the hungry crowd, and launder money you get from your gangsters. Just be prepared for the most unexpected surprise.
Mam nadzieję, że jest to ktoś w zespole deweloperskim. Po prostu tak potrafię mówić.
Greetings, valued employee. Welcome to the Ringo Corporation. It will be your job to sort samples. There is no need to question the samples. I have no doubts that you will give 110%. Ringo appreciates that a rested mind empowers the grind.
No nie, wygląda jak Papers, Please.
It is your duty to put your money back into the economy. It will be your job to sort samples. The samples are important, and as such, You are important. Put your money back into the economy. Economy. Rested mind. Rested mind. There is no need to question the samples. Question the sample.
Greetings, employees.
I'm Vicky.
And I'm Sam. We are Canteen, the developers of Corporation The Sorting Process, our upcoming dystopian narrative game.
In Corporation, you'll play as Max, a lab technician working for a corporately owned state. We love games that foster a sense of
O nie, chyba nie lubią korporacji, pracy w korporacji.
sleep cycle of the daily grind. Here's a breakdown of what that looks like.
In your day job, you will sort samples. The quicker you organize them, the more money you will earn. But there's a catch. Your manager will change the rules and add complexity. We've tried to emulate the satisfaction of a job well done and the frustration of arbitrary tasks.
You might be wondering what you'll do with all the money that you make. The Ringo desktop PC gives you access to the shopping catalogue and pay-to-win games, but your first priority should always be your bills.
As you progress through each day, you will uncover the linear narrative through daily news, surveys, and state-designated chat companions. Along the journey, you will find a game world that responds to you in surprising ways.
However, your routine will be disrupted when a group of rebels dissatisfied with the system invite you to question your place in the world and uncover the truth behind the samples.
This is spoiler-free prologue for you to try on Steam. We can't wait for you to play Corporation. Thank you for watching.
Work hard.
Po Papers jestem tak średnio nastawiony do tego rodzaju produkcji. Nie mój gry, w którym chcę spędzić czas, ale dobrze, że powstają. Nie wiem, w ogóle to było inspirowane powrotem do przyszłości. Nie, na pewno nie IT. Nice. Kingdom 80s.
Yo, did you see Crashlands 2? So excited, such great horror, and it looks like they really elevated the look and feel of their game from the previous game.
Yeah, it's so colorful. The animations are better. The humor comes across super cool. And as a fan of the fighting game genre, I like what Yomi 2 is doing by elevating their game as well. I'm a FGC fan. I know you are.
It's my world.
For sure. Yomi 1 was really cool. And the card game is I was gonna say it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? If you like those titles, make sure to wish list them on our Steam event page. Pre-order them wherever they are available. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Show them some love by downloading the demo wherever they are available. Quick reminder that after the Guerrilla Collective showcase, stay tuned, because we have our Publisher Spotlights showcase coming up next, where we are going to be showing you games from Tiny Build, Hype Train Digital, and Freedom Games. It also includes, like I said, more from Nova Lands, which is a really awesome game.
I'm here for it.
I'm glad that you are.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here for the game.
I love it. Okay, so we've shared games that are horrific, strategic, and downright hardcore. Now we're gonna slow it down and get into our more creative, stylistic, and cozy bag to share some games where we get into all the feels as well as push the envelope on game design and artistic expression in ways they might not expect.
Wholesome game.
They are not ready, but we're gonna get in and get cozy.
Cozy, baby.
tworzenie pocztówek. Sticky business. Nazwa fajna. Aż nie mogę się doczekać, jak wygląda faktyczna gra. Jakiś prequel do Attack of Titan. O, pan, jakie to jest creepy. Muszę powiedzieć, pomysłową tak cholera. Bo nie mógł być to po prostu pająk, nie? Nie wiem, jak wpadli na to deweloperzy, ale...
You play as this adorable corgi on an unforgettable vacation. Along the way, you might stumble across Rusty. He wants to start an animal sanctuary and needs your help.
Okej, czyli widzę, że wziął inspirację z Short Hike. Short Hike to nazywa się teraz z tym ptaszkiem.
You can choose where to go and what to do. Maybe you'll climb the mountain. Maybe you'll unlock all of the island's secrets. Oh, wait a second. What's that? A beach chair? Ugh, I can't resist the urge to relax for a little bit, take in the sun. There's a lot of little cozy spots like this hidden throughout the island. You can find them all and relax, but we need to go now. You can find ancient corgi artifacts like this beautiful cape or my corgi claws to let you glide or climb your way up mountains. Once you're at the top, look around to find hidden secrets. Here's some ancient corgi butt power. The more you find, the higher you can climb. So let's look around and see what else we can see here. What's that over there? That looks like a lost dog we can rescue. Let's go see if we can get him. So we'll just glide our way down. Ooh. Now let's just climb up. Oh no, we don't have enough corgi butt power. We could find more, but let's find another way up. I've got an idea. Maybe we just need some fire. So let's just go over here, grab one of these sticks, we'll light it on fire, and then we'll see what we can do.
Dobra, jak on wpadł na to, że chcemy się dostać w górę tego pieska, to potrzebujemy trochę fire. No,
okay, we'll just burn this. And look what falls down, a nice little mushroom. We can bounce up there and now there he is.
Okej, dobra.
Oh, poor him, he's
Może wcześniej już takiego było pokazane czy coś.
and then he'll be fine and ready to go. Now, if we go back to our animal sanctuary, we'll find that Treble made his way here, and he's enjoying living here. Let's give him a different bed. You can unlock decorations by recruiting volunteers for your sanctuary. Oh man, he really loves that one. This has been your early look at a Corgi's Cozy Hike. We've only been working on it for a few months, and we need your help to bring it to reality. Check out our Kickstarter and wishlist us on Steam. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you later.
I ludzie.
Mornings, Oaks. Probably already noticed it, but our beautiful little lake town is covered in snow. And to answer the question that's on everyone's mind, yes, we will have a white Christmas.
Shiny wrapped boxes underneath green branches. What are the chances it's December? The cold wind's blowing through the mistletoe and stockings are floating up by the fireplace. But here's the thing about Christmas. They say it don't mean nothing unless you got somebody else to share it with.
Mail carrier Weiss. Hope you had a good one out there.
Can't complain, Frank. Now it's just one more day till Christmas. And Meredith coming over.
But I'm alone this Christmas, and I'll be okay. I'll have my own kind of special holiday.
Ciężko powiedzieć w zwiastunie, czymkolwiek miałaby ta gra dokładnie. Fajne są. Mam nadzieję, że faktycznie w pełnej grze też tak krzyczeć.
Hey, I'm here to tell you about something a little different. Welcome to Nountown Language Learning, the new way to master languages without even realizing it. You start on this big grayscale island that looks really dull, dead, and lifeless. But then as you start to learn more words, color begins to sprout out from various places. Villagers move back into the island to give you more quests, or just have conversations. You essentially go around picking up items, playing minigames, and learning words in order to bring color back to the world. Sanuki.
Ej, to jest spoko. Ktoś wziął tego Duolingo i zrobił z tego grę.
If you want to learn a new language but are tired of boring
trzeba mówić i
textbooks
tak
and
dalej, czyli takie
100
faktyczne
streaks,
Duolingo
then
w
you
formie
need to
gry.
check out Nountown Language Learning. The game features over 1,000 of the most common words and phrases you need to master, and you can learn all the major languages like Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and more. Once you've learned some new words, you'll gain access to a ton of minigames to test your learning. And when you're feeling a little more confident, there are 16 characters, each with their own personality that you can practice your speaking with, free of the fear of messing up or getting embarrassed. Diary. Sanuki. Spoon. Toretto paper. Mofu. Tatami.
Toretto paper.
Nountown is available to wishlist right now on Steam, and is releasing this summer with console versions out in late 2023.
To tylko uczymy japońskiego czy innych języków? Czekamy. Ktoś zrobił tego, co nie hołka z żabami. wszystko z Tony'ego Hawka.
Those games look so fun and cozy, very inspiring. Who wouldn't want to go skating with your homie Ollie the Frog or thumb your way through some ridiculous shenanigans with Super Adventure Hand? It looks like those classic N64 GameCube style games.
Word. And the update to Lake looks super serene and peaceful. I just want to put on my mailman or mail woman,
male person
outfit and deliver packages. So definitely check out those games on Steam, wishlist them, follow the developers and support all the work they put their hearts into.
Definitely support those devs. Keeping with the pace from the last segment, we are going to get into some narrative, story-driven games, starting with an adventure puzzle game that is charming as it is beautiful, and get into some cyberpunk noir with an update from the team developing Nivalis. Let's go.
I'm bringing a basket of baked goods to my family.
She's not doing any of the things we told her to do. We couldn't have been more clear. She's supposed to be enforcing martial law.
You're sending me to jail? I'm a children's birthday party magician.
Increasing my sphere of influence.
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no goblins order?
I forget what I told her to do, but I think it involved somebody's pet.
I confess, I was smuggling illegal pixie dust inside the dead cat.
How do we get it through her thick skull that she's supposed to be listening to us?
I am listening. Did you forget I was here again?
What? Of course not. Who the hell is that?
Okay, well, you got this.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, but a change is coming. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
I know you couldn't resist the chance to place an illegal sports bet with the old pal Fredo.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder.
I did not slay 90 ballerinas to be denied entry by some freckle-faced babe.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes. Why?
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
It all starts
No
and
to
ends
może być
with a
fajne.
girl too
Taki
small and inadequate for
spin
that
na paper,
world
please.
of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. Luckily, even if that place turned out to be very hostile for her, there she met Carol. Until...
Carol Simmons?
Wygląda na podklikach, jak chodzi o gameplay. Speed Carol. Kto to jest Darius? Te gry narracyjne to też tak nie mój ogródek. Ciekawe.
Hi everyone, we're the developers of District Double Blind. I'm Mari, I'm the producer, writer, I do some of the programming.
I'm Jenny, I do art and I'm in charge of animation, UI, everything visual.
District Double Blind is a non-linear detective game set in a 1950s traveling circus. In this game, players will have to solve the mysterious murder of the star magician before the circus has to leave town by the end of the day.
All the evidence and witness will be gone. As we say in the game, it's like a Cinderella story, but instead of chasing a princess, we are chasing a murderer.
The idea of setting a story in a vintage circus came to us because we felt like it gave us a unique aesthetic. It will help us design memorable characters because they each have their own role related to how they perform in the circus.
And also, our characters have their own color scheme to go with their personalities and also their own background stories.
Malezja. Coś w tym rodzaju.
In this game, you will play as two different characters. A detective that has been hired to investigate the murder.
Raczej nie Chiny, bo w Chinach nie było możliwe, żeby to było podróżowanie w czasie.
The player will have to switch between these two perspectives to eventually piece things together and come to a
Właściwie sprawdzę sobie właśnie z jakiego kraju są.
In this game, we have a system what we call collection system. So with every information or item you collected, you can use them either to inquire or to contradict.
What I love about this mechanic is the non-linearity of it. The story doesn't soft lock you until you find the right problem, so you are free to spot your own contradictions. And you can pick what you want to ask, to whom and when, and you will pretty much always get a unique response. So each journey will be very different. The story moves forward based on what we call action points. So for example, investigating, inquiring, or contradicting might all cost action points. So once your AP runs out, this turn will end and you will switch characters and the game will move forward to the next round. So you might want to think strategically about which questions you want to ask and whether the contradiction you found is the right one.
Nie da się robić takiego, to co mi w Batmanie na przykład przeszkadzało, jeśli chodzi o Telltale'a, czyli prostować się do rozwiązań, próbując wszystkiego do prób i błędów.
So please wishlist District Double Blind on Steam and go play the demo.
Może Korea?
Who am I?
Coś jak lupę.
Hi, I'm Marco, creative director at Ironlands. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of Nivalis, the cyberpunk slice of life sim we are developing. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Here we are in Paris at Mocap Lab to do the motion capture for Nivalis. Every morning our actors Christelle and Florian had to be prepped with markers that the Vicon system cameras can detect at up to 2000 frames per second. Characters play a vital role in the game. Your staff, the guests that come to your noodle bar, corporate security, gangs, and all the other people that you meet in the city. They all have their life, and we want their animations to be as true to life as possible. Besides capturing the body movement, we also capture props like umbrellas, trays, meals, fishing rods, kitchen appliances, as well as how the characters interact with chairs, tables, bars, and other objects in the game world.
A takie animacje jak chodzenie z parasolem to już na pewno istnieją.
Nivalis is a city that stretches from the ocean to the clouds. The entire city is flooded, crumbling from the pressure of thousands of buildings stacked onto each other over hundreds of years. Nivali residents call it their home. Our motion capture allows us to form more complex interactions with characters, as you make friends, enemies, compete with rivals, forge business partnerships, or maybe even find love. Nivalis is a city full of life, intrigue, and mystery. Thank you for joining me on this little tour behind the scenes. You can wishlist Nivalis now on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
So, Justin.
Yeah, Jay.
I bet you didn't know what was about to pop off next.
I definitely do not. What is that? What is popping off?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
You got me in anticipation mode.
It's time for the final free key grab!
Oh my god! Final key grab.
Everybody grab your picture-taking apparatus, or apparati, and snap a picture of the QR code on your screen for an op to grab your keys. It's time for the final free key game drop.
Yes, get your opportunity. Don't let your ops get the opportunity to grab those keys. And to match that energy, we're going to cap things off with the GC23. We're turning the dial up to 10, getting into some action adventure titles that will push your bonnet all the way back and blow your slides off your heels. We have a few big exclusives, including a new Grime reveal and a cuddly Carnage style update from a GC alum. Let's go.
Ostatni segment. To już plecy. Nice. Przypomina mi trochę tego Zero. Bardzo ładnie to wygląda. Fajna kolorystyka. No nie, będzie podwodny poziom. No, to fajnie wygląda. Ładnie to wygląda. Bardzo ładny efekt tego zabawy światłem. Jakie fajne walki z bossami. Nocturny. O, nawet available now. Co Shadow Drop. Ciekawe, czy mi to wyjdzie. Co to, jakaś bijatyka? Bijatyka. Ktoś robi bijatkę. Myślałem, że ten rynek jest już zaczęto przypomniony. Z dużymi graczami chodzi mi o to. Tak, jest tak jak Street Fighter, te gry mają się dobrze. Konop? No. Chyba tak. To już coś istnieje, to jak są dwa posty bardzo rzucone. Dawaj. No, DevStore połączony z tym Drifterem. Bullet hell. Crypt Custodian.
Skate, do acrobatics, kill, and look cute while doing it. Gory Cuddly Carnage is a foul-mouthed third-person hack-and-slash action adventure. You play as Gory, a cute but deadly synthetic cat on Frank, a sentient, death-dealing hoverboard waging war against an army of mutated toys. Gory Cuddly Carnage is all about speed, violence, and gore. You'll have a host of combat options to decimate enemies in the bloodiest ways imaginable to really amp up the carnage. Skate and slice everything with Frank's built-in razor blades that he loves to use. Next is the slam wheel that will crunch and bash everything that comes in its way. Charge it in the air to unleash some hell on bigger enemies, or just slam everything in your path. That's totally up to you. The next move is my personal favorite. The hoverboard is also a rocket launcher. Fire smaller rockets against smaller enemies, or just soup it up and go absolutely nuclear, obliterating everything you locked your sight on. Except for the slashing, the bashing, the dashing, and the shooting, there will also be an array of upgrades to cause even more mayhem in the full game. Look at him, he's so happy, you just have to buy gory new things. When you've maimed, slayed, and upgraded your way through a level, everything is of course topped off with an old-school boss battle with all the worst, most mutated, and disgusting toys imaginable. These sections of the game will test your abilities against waves of enemies that will be destroyed in hellfire and a flurry of blades. But beware, some of these mutant toys will not die so easily. Gory Cuddly Carnage will be available on like everything, so wishlist it today.
No to ciekawe. I to wygląda ten cel z kosztem tylko i wyłącznie z tego, że to połowa tak jakby jest bohaterem. Ja nie znam grajma, o czym mówi. O! No to tylko taki beat'em up. No, to jest spoko, że dali język. To jest jakiś kierowca.
Yo, Corrupt is looking right. The whole fighting game season is gonna be right. The dawn of the Monsters DLC looks super crazy.
That looks so dope, and we've been following Corrupt for a long time. Shout out to Jesse. I remember showing Gory for the first time, and it's come such a long way. As a big fan of Grime, which has been doing those numbers, I know this game is going to be blowing up. That's our show, everybody. So many great games and creative vision. Thanks for watching and supporting the games, devs, and the development culture in general.
Be sure to check out the events page on Steam, where you can learn more about all of the up-and-coming games on the show, play some of the demos, wishlist the games that you'd like to get notified about when they're available.
Definitely show them some love through wishlisting. It helps.
To, co zrobił YouTube, była taktyczna z żabami, a bardziej mnie zaraz interesowało to akcji.
We'll be showing their latest wares and situations. Awesome stuff. Tomorrow, if you're in LA, we'll have over 40 games at Wisdom at our Mix in-person showcase, which will feature a live stream with our friends at Viz and the
Nocturnal, który już jest
More info on our website, mediaindieexchange.com, and on social media.
Generalnie
And next
o showcase
Tuesday, starting at 12:30 p.m.
powiedział,
Pacific
że
time, we have
początek
another
dobry
showcase.
i
Guerrilla
zakończenie
Collective
też było
presents
fajne. Gdzieś w
Games
środku
for
mnie
Games
trochę
and
lubili,
Black
a to
Voices in
normalne
Gaming.
segmenty po prostu były segmenty, które mnie jakoś może nie bardzo interesują. Ale generalnie chyba to samo tak jak miałem z rokiem, jest to wrażenie, że ten tytuł wychodzi i jak jest w branży
Astro
ile
Gaming,
ekip produkuje.
HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon
Mam nadzieję,
Doctrine, Raven Age, Razer,
na siebie w
Steam,
stanie zarobić.
Bird, Wire Productions, and
Bo
Experience
naprawdę,
Studios.
no nie
Much
można
love
narzekać na to, że nie ma w
to
co grać.
broadcasting partners for supporting the showcase.
They're kind of
Wygląda
funny.
bardzo dobrze.
And we also want to thank you for our stream. Couldn't do this without you. Once again, we have to salute the developers, all of them that have contributed their games, their resources to make this whole thing possible.
And thanks to our team,
na zakończenie, czy już będzie
Abe,
koniec?
Travis, Joel, Mary, Nap, Matt, Timmy, Joel, Big Bite, you guys and gals, and everyone for tuning in. You are all awesome. Big shout out to you, and thanks for joining us. Make sure to follow the developers you like through their socials. You can find the games on the Media Indie Exchange website. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective as well. And I like to say,
Jeśli chodzi o naszego Twittera, to macie gdzieś tam na dole, jest pode mną blog www.RaczejKonsolowo.com. Też wiecie, gdzie znaleźć. Na kanale już jesteście YouTube'a, więc dajcie tylko walcie w dzwoneczka, czy jak tokolwiek mówią ludzie dzisiaj na YouTubie. Ponieważ okazuje się, że nawet jak streama, ostatnio 2 streamy były ze Spelanki, nikt tego nie dostaje powiadomień, jeżeli się dzwoneczka nie uderzy, więc koniecznie uderzcie w dzwoneczek również poza subskrypcją. Po prostu wiedzieć, że się pojawiło, albo streamuję nieregularnie, tak? Rano decyduję, że będzie stream. Koniec? Już więcej żadnych gierek nie? Nic na zakończenie i tak dalej? No dobra, no również kończę, wszystkim już powiedziałem, co chciałem powiedzieć o showcase. Zaczynamy same z Games Fest dopiero. Przed nami kolejne większe, mniejsze pokazy. Wszystko mam nadzieję jakoś relacjonować, więc dzięki bardzo za oglądanie i do następnego materiału. Narka.